I'm hit!
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Howdy there, partner. Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. Just about my whole life, ever since my daddy left mine. My story's a long one. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. No, sir. That he did. Never did know why. Ma always... Maybe I just... It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the... After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and... Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Hell, the more I talk about it, maybe I should. Don't suppose you... Ah, well, it was... So long.
Hey there, need anything? Thanks.
Welcome to the 188 Sloppin'. Name's Michelle. My dad and me run this store. We came here about a month ago, when Prim went... There's more to the 188 than meets the eye. Troops, no shortage of customers. You do know these old roads were numbered, right? We're standing where the night... Not much. I hear some folks got killed down by Nelson.
Another
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down... Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. Well, welcome then. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually... Yeah, I'm not worried. They can... And actually these days... So... I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. Hey. This is quite a journey you're going on then. Must be an I'll be honest. There are places I've never been to that'd be too Good. That's the look. If I turn out to be a burden... Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm... Oh, nowhere in particular, really. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive. Now you're talking. One thing you should... I know, You still okay? Sure, just don't ever... Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive... Let's hit the road, huh?
Patrolling the Mojave, you here to pay your respects? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers... The NCR still lost a bunch. Don't worry. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that...
A customer. Most of the town is rubble. The NCR has been constructing travelers over at the 188. Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off. Another Saturday.
Hey there. Need... Thanks.
got a situation with some great cons right now. One of my patrols was on its way. They radioed for reinforcement. No deaths, but not all the squad got... Once the great cons have been killed or killed. Acceptable casualties, I've been told. Normally I'd turn you down since... All right. If we hear shooting, we'll become... Good.
Man, this place is a mess.
Never gone up against great cons.
Never gone up against great cons before. The NCR sure did a number on this.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in goods. All right, quit fucking around. Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he... Yeah? It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I... He's a snake, that's why. He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino, and I should have known that the... I'm not afraid of a gunfight. What's to negotiate? The end? I can't believe I'm doing... Here, a souvenir for you.
Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Bedrock.
Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
Never gone up against great
Beats
cons
going up
before.
against the Legion.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. My hands are tied. You're right. I really don't have time to chat right. Shoot. It's one of the biggest sources of when President Kimball's destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. The sharpshooters and the Rangers picked off the lead. Camp McCarran is the headquarters for the... It's probably just a political thing. They're an outlaw group primarily...
Hey, thanks for the rescue.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
Welcome to the Grub and Go. Just a little rest stop that me and my good friend Lupe set up. Sure. I think there are a few places, but Dr. Usanagi runs a medical clinic up. Anything else I can do for you?
You need water? I got water. If you're low on caps, up. The NCR fixed up the pipe network if we have a water license. There's a few independent ones like me. They won't just let anybody into the strip, but there are a bunch of crazies hopped up on all kind of drugs. The Army should really get in there and what? Their main base is right over there by the old airport. Me? I'm glad.
Something I can help you with? This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. And if you don't have the caps to get... Well, I am a little... Some people have gone missing from the camp. And I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal. They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't know. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. Seem to recall a lot of them did business with... Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation up... I suspect he's running drugs, too. Captain Parker. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I remember hearing some of the missing folks were doing...
Welcome, brother. Poor lost soul. But the journey is often long. Some find honest labor. I give what it... I would be happy...
Have you found out what happened to the...
Is there something I can do for you? I'm a private in the NCR. Although, if you were to ask, I do get to take shots at... It's NCR-owned farm. They work the farms, and in return... I shouldn't have brought it up. All right. Some of the farmers, especially... Personally, I think they're just incompetent. Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel... The fiends are scary because they're And the next day, they'll come rushing at you. Current orders are to hold the line and not... I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a... I'll help you if... There's a medic at Camp McCarran, but... Well, I know Major Daughtry is offering bounties on... You can find the Major at the camp. The Crimson Caravan... But if you're in the market for guns... Oh, you here to work? Well, the pump station is pretty... I should get back to... Hey, welcome aboard.
Handle buying and selling. For around 5 years now. Makers of the finest. You ever get your hands on a piece of... None whatsoever. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from... Out here, we don't have bought. Working for the gun runners is...
Welcome, sir or ma'am. This is the new Vegas... All gun runner merchant. This kiosk was special.
people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the
just
followers.
security.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. If you've got the cap, I have several basic... I've also got two... The other Everything you see is funded by the fall... Of course. Yes, I am. It's not a requirement to be a... We believe that technology... We're also strongly in favor... We've worked with them in the past. The NCR and the followers have a... Yes, the Mormon Fort and... All right. One other thing I forgot. The healthier... I can implant the...
Not a doctor.
You're back. Oh, all right. You're back. You're back.
Hello.
You're back. That would... You're back. You're back.
Hello.
You're back. You're back. You're back. There aren't...
I'm just security. Not a doctor. Keep an eye out for one. I'm glad to see you.
Keep an eye out.
If you're looking to buy or sell, maybe. Trade routes, my friend. Out here, we usually split. It's not very efficient, though. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living.
For wildlife.
Welcome to the Crimson Certainly. The Crimson Caravan Company is... Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the... Normally, I oversee company operations. Given the conditions here, I'm afraid we have no... Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere in...
Trouble.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna need some new limbs. Do me a favor. Make sure they bury me in a nice dress. Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
The NCR appreciates good citizens
Damn
like
Brahmin
you.
crap everywhere.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on it.
Nice job out there.
If it's bad news, you can take... Pack of drugged-out killers. I've got 3 fiends up. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast. And finally, Cook. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. You go after him. Violet it is. Just watch out for the dogs. Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here. One more thing. If you want the full reward, that means no headshots, no decapitations. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people, good luck to you.
You're new. This? The OSI lab. Nobody ever said science would... I know I don't sound the part, but I know every inch of the power grid. Some of the others are working. Head researcher. Mostly on... You mean give you work? No, that... Between you and me, I don't think he ever... I can't say. We're not supposed to...
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas. From Alice. Crimson Caravan runs... Was there anything else? Oh? The Office of Science and Industry. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of... The dam, for instance. OSI... Director of the entire OSI? No. I direct our Eastern... I'm also confronting the problem... Yes. Not yet, but our government... Or, for a layman such as yourself, we aid some programs the Republic has sponsored, and there have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize... I also have high hopes for our helio... So far, they've only managed to achieve 1%. To be frank, I have no idea. Too many people have opinions on... We still need a contract. Wonderful. Straight to it, then. Vault 22. All right. Straight to the point. Plants are spilling from their... Find the reason for this murder. Good. No need to check in. Vaults typically contain a server room. Download all the information on the central... I thought it was a fairly straightforward... Downloading the data will be handled by your pitbull.
Did Dr. Hildern... this... I shouldn't say anything. I know there were a lot of mercs. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely, and he didn't make... But now he's hired you, which... Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find... That's all I ask. She might even be able to... Keely's brilliant, an absolute genius. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new... I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. So I'm guessing... Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more And Hildern hates Keeley because... Head researcher. Mostly on the dam The director? He's not what you'd call warm. Most of the time I'll focus on the science and... He sure does. But abandoning Keeley, he crossed a line. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna... My father used to say good things about them, but that was... Nowadays, they've changed. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago.
Yes? Something... I never said you were. Fair enough. Begging... No. You aren't the first person I've seen. All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find... You have a deal. Now, I know your time is valuable. Yes? Something else?
I'm usually good with faces. Unfortunately, no. In fact, it sounds like they've run into overwhelm. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp 4. It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye. From here, we handle most of the logistics. Usually, General Oliver runs the show here. Could be better. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in. Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve, so we're in a holding pattern here. There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fire. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks. I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But talk to her if you like. Her office is right above mine, but I think... As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. But every day there's more of them and less of us. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend... That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was... You hear something like a chainsaw? You found Motor Runner. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. But our two main objectives are still contested. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to... Yeah, on top of everything else. So somebody's getting the word. Well, why not? I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, it derails everything. Supply. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
You stick out like a sore thumb around. Not big on reading name tags, huh? It's Boyd. Lieutenant... I've told him he could make my job a whole lot... Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. We captured an honest-to-God... Better believe it. Everybody. They're so twitchy, they'd probably... But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army. Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing... Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real... Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd become... Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told... I like the way you think. Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of... But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, I think if you rough him up enough and So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or... That's the spirit. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the inst- No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because... I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a kid. You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is.
All right, you can stop for a sec. Let's finish this up, then we can talk. Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some steam. Nice job.
Get away from me.
I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control. You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
We should be taking the fight to the Legion, not waiting for them to pick us apart.
think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do? Hello?
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
You hit like a bed. Whoa. Over here! Nice job out there.
You weren't supposed to kill...
Get away from me.
You're back.
Nice to meet you. Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics. Lately, it's been less... It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. Smart man. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MP... You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a... Careful with Contreras, though. He's not a bug. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. Well, I'll leave that to you.
You're back. Now what kind of... I've had soldiers... Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. Colonel Shu sent him out. I don't know him very well myself. Colonel... Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of force. It's probably just a meeting spot. But it bothers me that they didn't... Sure, if you want to investigate. If you can find out... There's something about this I really don't... Not the kind of... No witnesses yet. I've got... But he's too... Good.
Fancy meeting you here, friend. Now, it ain't my fault. Fancy pants? Yep. Just rolling. Yep.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
Yes? What is it? No? Curtis, something's not right. Listen.
The train is about to depart.
What happened? God damn it. If only we'd caught this sooner. Still, the NCR...
Gotcha!
I'm gonna make you scream!
So fucking
Welcome back. Well, you... As much... There's also the matter of Henry James. And finally, I need someone to... There's a small trading outfit. I have it on good authority that the owner... Cass frequently... The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in... I was pressured into He was much more interested... Henry needs to be... The quality of the gun runners are... I want to know the secrets of their manual. I would greatly prefer...
Expensive to get into the strip these days.
Welcome back. I hear it's busy. We'll be able to use...
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Background?
No more.
You come around like a bad habit. They want to buy Cassidy Carrot? No. Even Mojave happened. Hit by raiders. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at... If someone came up to you and offered... Actually, point is... Alice McLafferty, eh? Still, it's not about the money. Look, I know you came all... Just doesn't feel right. What did you... That's fair. Give me that paper. All right. No idea. Where? Like Vegas? Head back... Never really realized... It's the company? Still. Walking the Mojave...
Monorail access to the Strip? When am I supposed to take my leave?
What? Didn't I see enough of the sights here the first...
Look, McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Hey. Hey.
Welcome back. Very good.
Watch yourself around. Watch yourself.
Stuff around. You mind if I talk to your lady friend a bit instead of... This gentle...
You want to travel through Freeside with you. Your safety is... You must be new.
Woman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one or the other.
Need some grub? Typically, I find it goes... I have my little helpers out and about. You may have seen them. You won't...
This time around.
When people...
Howdy. I've been around a while. Aside from protecting the one researcher I liked who I could chat up, I joined up looking for a decent paying job. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detail. I've been around long enough to Hey. Time you enjoy. What starts in misery tends to... That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of... Lots of folks died. What about him? The king himself, though? He's got that something... I reckon they care about... The locals here are just an... Before or after the... Before the war. Since the war, though. Didn't make a... I don't know how they do. If they didn't charge for their services. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. The only thing I know...
People have got nothing left. They can always turn to the followers.
Did you see the monorail explode? The destruction was absolute.
Medicine's running low again.
Hi. If you're looking... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for... As far as fruitless... I'm enthusiastic about helping people. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. It's unfortunate that the language is... I don't know anything. He wanted to rebuild the new world. If you set aside his leadership capability... Oh, sorry. If Agave and Mesquite were that... Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. The followers have extensive libraries, but... Sir, not all followers are people persons. Out of sight, out of mind. Though it has a noble goal. No offense in... That seems appropriately. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, I may not have all the answers for how to fix free... As the old saying goes, two's company, but three...
Wish the followers would get me some better armor.
We're gonna have rat tonight. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your... Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
I used to guard it.
Man,
but there's no money in
I'd give anything for
only
a
the big
fancy
man
man.
guards get.
Hungry? Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if
You
want
want to get your hands
time.
on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to the...
Hey.
What's up? Damn monorail bombing. We've got liquor, chems, and whore. If you'd like to do... Cap. Pleasure doing business with you. Since you're new, I'll let... You best make a... Rooms are just a few caps a night. I have some work I need... Well, needless... I'd prefer you just get the caps. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. All right? If we hear you cry... Great. There are 3 people. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly... He was a... Lady Jane fancies herself a hunt. I hear she's run goods for the followers. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total... Rooms are just a few...
Welcome to the atomic rank. We've got the basics covered, but not yet. If you can recruit escorts to... Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, and a thing for... Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay... And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists. Have you ever run across a sex bot? Just don't rough up the... Okay, you got yourself a deal. Just... The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and... We ain't scraping. For the right caps, I might be able...
Whoa, baby. Am I Whoa, Nelly. There's insult comedy, and... Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleet... Name's Hadrian. Bet you never... Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or you just... Okay, I admit it.
How's it going? Hey.
Howdy.
Shove off. You're making my luck Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch... Besides, I got into a... What? No, wait. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine. You again. What do you... I wanted to be where the action is. So everything was great until McLafferty came...
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome back. Yes, I understand that he's... Then again, something has actually come up. Closer inspection of these caps is... The most likely source of these new caps is the old... What would you... People have been counterfeiting bottle caps. A bottle cap press is a whole other... Certainly, bottle caps do work. We make it a point to scour pre-war... Lots of little things. I know there's counterfeit caps floated.
Is currently unavailable. Unexpected circumstances. Please come back later. Welcome, sir.
Looking for a fix, man? Pleasure doing... How are you today? Santiago does not... Sir, Santi... I didn't think she was upset enough to do the I'm honored they would... How are you today?
Let's build this place.
You like that? Hey, man. Ow! Ah, okay. Anything. I won't.
Thanks, mister. Are you okay? Mick and Rolf's is located just before these.
Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
I had enough.
Die!
Damn! You look new to Freeside, so... Those bots are programmed... The name's old... I've done a bit of everything around, some of which I'm... Exactly one of the reasons I... My father ran a butcher shop here in town. You're telling me, not long after... No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating... Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's After a while, I made enough money to get a... Well, I got a job working as a crier. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted... I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided... Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino. Yeah, shit indeed. From there, I didn't have a lot of... Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I... Yep. I was damn good at my job. When I quit the escort job, I had an... Bodyguards make it good. After saving a few tour...
How's it going?
Hello. I haven't the time. Hello. In that case, if someone were to recover my caravan from that kid... Oh, you charming, wonderful hunk. Here is what Here is the last known location of my caravan.
You have been warned.
I have nothing more to give. Leave me be.
Had enough?
Come to the Silver Rush is just down the street here. You can't miss it.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler had you.
Welcome to the Atomic I don't care how you handled those... That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. No one steals from the... See the king. I'm sure he could work something. Good. Just...
Welcome back. What can I get? And who would... That honey mouth son? Those pretty lips...
The Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already. What are you doing? If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph.
Howdy. They already have that pig macaw. I've escorted. I'm all boot knives and weirdos into bullwhips and what am I thinking? Now you're talking. Tell the Garrett.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome back. What Matt? A she, huh? Hell, who knows?
Hello.
Let's kick this in. And then the fight. That how you wanna play, huh?
Fully integrated security technic. Yes, please assume the... Servos active. Operation complete. Are you? Excellent. Yes.
Welcome back. What?
Bad guys?
Hey. Howdy.
Someone blew up the monorail.
Howdy.
Right by our troops.
Looking. For weapons. Check out.
Move along.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Hey there.
Let's kick this in gear. Let's start this game. Let's start this dance. see what you got.
Hi.
Welcome back. What can I... You did? For my You're right, you're right. It is. It didn't happen to... Looks like that gives us... Pleasure doing business.
Watch out! Watch out!